Welcome back, everybody, to Grand Tactician, the Civil War. I'm Grumpy Grandpa Gaming, and this is episode 20 of our Confederate Spring 1861 campaign. We've now moved into April 23rd of 1862. We just finished fighting the 11th Battle of Winchester. The Union Magpies now have their shiny object. So, in retrospect, thinking on it, I probably, I wouldn't change anything that I did do, because we did seriously bloody their noses. So I knocked their fielded manpower down to 210,000. Mine's down to 148, but I had also lost a lot of men right prior to that battle to not re-enlisting. So I should be able to get those numbers back up, hopefully. Actually, let me see if I can even recruit anybody right now. What am I looking at here? Alabama's got 2,000. Georgia's got 2 brigades. Louisiana's got 2 brigades. Mississippi, Missouri. Carolinas have got nobody. North's got 1148. South's got 290. That's why B's brigade was so small. There was nobody from to draw from. Crap. I may have to pop a draft soon. That's -5 to national morale, but my national morale is at 98 to their 77, so I'd still be, at 93 national morale while they're down in the 70s, so it's a hit I could afford to take, so I might just do that. You know what? We're doing it. Pop the conscription act, because I need to start replenishing these units that did lose troops. There we go with that. So I'm going to see what the retreat pattern looks like here. Corps Carolinas, I don't know if they're going to come up here to Beverly or down here to Charlottesville, or even just pop right back in here to Stanton. Army Shenandoah, I'm hoping he falls back down here onto Manassas Junction. If he does, I'll just move him down here to Culpeper, so he's in support of the Corps of Potomac, and he can reestablish himself there. Same to Corps Carolinas. They pop down here. I may just leave them there and move them over to Charlottesville, and they'll be all three armies being supporting distance of each other. Longstreet is still marching out towards Pittsburgh. Where's his marching orders? Huh. Get on out there. Don't know what happened to his orders. So he didn't cross the border. I thought him crossing the border got all these armies in action, but apparently not. Hampton's Corps still waiting on their 1st Division to arrive. The 2nd Division is still forming. That's the Engineer Corps, just doing Engineer Corps things. So Smith's Corps, I am now going to run up the tracks here, chasing the Army of Tennessee. Maybe I can draw them into a second battle, wipe that army out, but I doubt it. But I have enough troops where if all 3 of these armies want to fight, I can take on all 3 of these armies. So I'm running them up here to Salem. And Price is still slowly making his way over to St. Louis. Now, once he has that, I'll start sending him back out west this way and going for Jefferson City. I think we need Jefferson City and Independence. Nope, we gotta go up to St. Joseph. So actually, I'll probably just run them by rail all the way to St. Joseph and cut these guys' supply lines. Or they'll cut mine, we'll see. But either way, I should be able to draw them into a fight and take control of Missouri. And the Florida militia is still in the siege. So there's that. And I'm not going to look at projects until we turn the month over and there's some money in the bank and I can take a couple projects at the same time without hobbling my options. But I'm definitely going to have to take I'm probably going to have to take legacy rifles. I was trying to avoid taking that whatsoever, putting money into it, but I need weapons. And I need them now. So that should cover it. I will be back when something happens. Alrighty, quick little update here. Since it wasn't just 9 armies up here, I just did a full count. Army of Virginia was up there too, along with the 39th. They're all moving back down this way. There were actually, on top of the 9 I fought, there was still an additional 4 armies in the area. So there's a total of 13 armies in this mess over here. So that fight could have been a lot bigger. But I guess the readiness wasn't high enough on some of these units to allow them to get into the action. So I'm doing something idiotic here, and I just rushed the Corps of Potomac into Alexandria. See if I can't catch 1 or 2 of these smaller units in the fight. Like if these two come at me together, that's 10,000 and 8,500. And he fought in the battle, but took a few casualties. Army of Virginia took 60 casualties. That's probably just attrition on their part. So I'm hoping I can bloody these 2 armies and then withdraw again back down to Manassas Junction. And as soon as I left it, they just went back into Union control. So I'm hoping they fill it up with supplies for me to use, which would be nice of them. I thought Army of Shenandoah was going to retreat through this way, out through Front Memorial, but that was not the case. Probably because I moved the Corps of Potomac forward and lost control of Manassas Junction. He started coming up the valley, and he's heading down towards Stanton. And I don't know what the hell these guys are doing. I told them to halt, but I think I think the fight's still playing out since I can't move Lee and I can't move the Corps of Carolinas. And Longstreet has made it into Pittsburgh, and he is currently attempting to flip the city. And it looks like these armies are rushing to go meet him. And Smith is slowly taking his time to get the Pinckney. Let me give him additional orders, get him up to Salem. Send the army commander up to Pinckney. And Price has finally made it to St. Louis, and he's starting to flip that city. 46, I don't know where they're going. But they only have 2,400 men, so they're not fighting nobody. And that should be it for now. So we'll see if a fight starts here at Alexandria. I will be back. If not, I'm just going to pull them back out again. Alrighty, the Army of Virginia under David Hunter is coming to fight the Corps of Potomac without a supporting army, so I don't believe they are going to stand and fight. So while this fight is loading in, I'm going to cut out because I think the AI might pull what they did in the previous battle, come onto the map and then retreat off it. But we'll see. I'll be back if they stay on the field. Alrighty, so the Army of Virginia decided not to take that fight. So as soon as I went into the map, they retreated out. Army of Shenandoah under Jackson's retreat as far as he's going to go, but I've ordered him back down to Stanton to get him clear of these armies. And I still can't give orders to the Corps of Carolina or to Lee's headquarters. So I don't know what's going on there. I hope they don't get trapped in all of this. But that might be the case. So still about a day or two away from Longstreet flipping Pittsburgh. Same with St. Louis. And where is he? There he is. And Smith's still working his way up the tracks. There's 2 armies there now. Army of Kentucky with 11,000. 46 with 2,500, going up 9,500. So they're probably going to attack one of these 2 corps. That'll be fine. I still have these 3 out here somewhere. 10,000, 18,000. 65 going up to 12. Whoosh. This is not good. I mean, I could create more brigades, but like once I do, there's no replacements to fill the ranks once these guys take damage. still really hasn't shifted. Alrighty, I'll be back if and when something happens. A little bit of an update here. It looks like all of these armies over here are now heading out towards Longstreet's corps. If the army keeps all these units held together like this, I don't have any one single force that could stop them, and I have a harder time consolidating my men than they do. Oh yeah, once he flips this, he is pulling out. They are coming his way. Anybody coming down on Port of Potomac night? Yeah, they are, but I could fight those two armies. This should give me some relief over here if these armies start moving around. It's just a matter of getting the 3 Union cities seized. In this case, is what I am looking for. Alright, these guys haven't come any closer. Let's pause this. So since these guys are here, 8,000, 11, 39. So I'm going to see if we can get these boys to fight. Morale moving orders. Yeah, alright. So we should be able to trap these boys between those 2 corps. See, it's the 27th is, oh, he's Greenhouse's division might be here. Not yet. Still 2 days out. Division commander will be there 1 day, rest of the division in 2 days. Engineer Corps, not happening. And this hasn't shifted at all either, but Florida State Militia is now an elite corps. They have their own battle flag now. That's the closest looking Floridian flag they had. I'm not too boned up on Confederate flags. A lot of them looked state-centric in Western Army. So there's that. I'm a lot more knowledgeable on Union flags than I am Confederate flags. So Lee's still stuck here. Carolina's retreating through the mountains here. If they get caught in a fight, the Department of Ohio, they'd probably be fine. Jackson's still pulling the way up the valley. Alrighty, so let's get this plane again. See if we get this town flipped. And then I'm pulling him the hell out of there. There we go, we have Pittsburgh. What are they going to do now? I think it's the first time I've ever actually captured Pittsburgh. And they have a bank there, so I should get a nice little funding flush from that. Are they going to come on? Well, instead of boring you boys with this, I'll be back with an update. Alrighty, another quick update here. I do have Smith's Corps chasing down these 3 corps over here, and hopefully we can catch them between Price's corps. But the Army of the Cumberland under Patterson has come on down to take a swipe at the Corps of Potomac, and it didn't draw in the Army of Virginia, probably because they were retreating out of that last battle still. I don't know. I think they should have been clear, because they only had to fall back on Washington. They weren't going any further. And I could have sworn I seen a 3rd Army over here, but I don't see them now. So I'm going to pause out of this, because they're not much bigger than the Army of Virginia was. So I don't know if they're going to fight. But they are bigger, so they may fight. We'll see. I will be back. So that army decided not to fight. Once again, the game was forcing me to load in and back out. So it's starting to get a little annoying. Just a little. That has some really bad information because these guys loaded in with like 13,000 men, not 17. So. Alright, we're at April 28th. Almost into May. So we did flip St. Louis, so we have taken all those objectives. We look at strategy. We have captured the 3 Union cities, which has tanked out their national morale pretty well. They're down to 61 now in national morale, but their national support's still pretty high. It's at 94. It's way higher than mine. That one major loss really affected my national support. So there is that. So what I'm currently trying to do is let's see if we can get this fight happening over here. Well, Longstreet's trying to pull out of Pennsylvania. Will they fight? And they have started recruiting United States colored troops. All right, both my new ships are constructed. New destination, Smith at destination. Why did you not close in the combat range with these guys? Are you kidding me? Not a 39th Army. Are you goddamn kidding me? They are not taking this fight, but they keep coming back. I'll be back. I gotta go load into this and come back out again. Alright, this is starting to turn into one boring episode as these guys keep going at the Army of Potomac and then not fighting it. So let's come back over here to the main show and see if we can get Smith's Corps into action over here. Once we kick these 2 armies out, I can send Price's Corps over here and take Jefferson. Then hopefully get them up to St. Joseph and seize Missouri. There we go. So they have 20, let's call it 21,000 infantry, 7,500 cavalry, and 78 guns. To my 46,700 infantry, 1,400 cavalry, and 47 guns. And they are led by Nathaniel Banks. So let's kick this hornet's nest and see what happens. I'm going to cut out while the game loads in so you guys don't have to sit through that. Alright, this is the Battle of St. Louis Ferry. And we have them in a pincer. Both my armies are on the field. Or both corps are on the field from 2 separate armies. Both army commanders are on the field. And they are defending Hoedown Road. So I don't know where they're going to be lined up at, but we're basically on top of their defense point. And I don't know if they're going to be there or not. This is McCullough's army. See these guys? No. I've got this nice ridge line to set up with these guys too. You got all these ridges here. So let's see. Claiborne, which you got the fort. Yep, they're already in the center, so you're starting right there. We need support on the flank. And I'm going to send them up this way. Put the artillery up here with them because I'm probably going to have them push forward to over here somewhere. Let's go take a look at the other army. Zollicoffer. There we go. So line. Counter battery. Long range. No initiative. Holmes division up front. I don't know if I'm even going to pull these guys into the fight. We'll see. didn't mean to grab Smith, damn it. That's what I was looking for, the engineers and the cavalry. You sit right there. Speaking of which, where's my... There's the cavalry. You guys over there. Field's not doing too well. And engineers, you still haven't perked up, so you're going to sit back here and just build crap. Alrighty, I'm going to kick out my skirmishers, start advancing, and I'll be back when I've made contact. Alrighty, that was quick. As soon as I kicked out my skirmishers, we started spotting them. Their flank is facing me, which is a little odd. So we're just going to start advancing on these boys. Bring my artillery up where they can do some damage. Start moving the infantry forward. Actually, you know what? You guys call on your skirmishers. They're over here, so I'm just going to want you behind this division once the attack begins. Speed this up a little bit. Now, what are you boys doing? Keep pushing up the road. Boys right up on this ridge line. These guys are so far away, I don't even know if they'd get into the fight. Wilcox, I didn't want Wilcox Brigade. This is weird. They just have their flank facing me and they are not reacting. You know what? Call on your skirmishers. You don't need them. We already know where they are. How's the artillery looking? At least I have to march them as long of a distance as I usually do. Call on your skirmishers. Yeah, ridge from the stand on, looks like. Alright, boys, advance. These guys in right behind them. maybe I should have left McIntosh out of this fight, but he's got those rifles. You know what? This is one army. Where the hell's the other one? Start moving Hughie now. Shouldn't get all jammed up. I never perked these guys. All right. Start digging. Okay, what is taking you boys so long to move? There they are. At least a cavalry brigade. Go and meet those boys. These guys came out of the woods, so they have an excuse. These boys do not. That's Yell County Rifles, too. Come on. You gave me a great show in last battle. Get on in there. My artillery is firing. Beautiful. There's that other army back there. I didn't turn initiative off on these guys, so well. This battle's about to end in a few minutes. It's the end of the day. We're on top of the objective. We'll have them pushed off. My other army will be that much closer. Actually, it looks like there's dust trails here. We might be coming right in on them. Give me some Yankees. Good job, boys. Keep shooting them. Break them away. These guys still only have Springfields. There we go, push them off. These guys have kept coming forward, but I think they're so far away from their command they're not getting orders effectively. Day will be ending at about 1900, maybe. You guys laid down. Don't take that artillery fire like that. Let these boys shoot them. Counterfire, but firing at everything but the artillery, it looks like. Christ, he's way out ahead of everybody. Yeah, artillery's going to take forever to come forward. Happily digging away. There goes a cavalry brigade. Come on, you guys, I need you to push forward. Not really. I'm doing pretty well in the casualty department, except for this brigade. For the most part, it's not that bad. Gotta select behind the brigades to get them to turn. Surprised that cavalry's still standing. There are these guys. Sounds like they have an artillery battery right there. Maybe some cavalry. Get them up to that fence line. It's going to take a minute for those orders to get there, but they're ahead of everybody. There we go. Get in there. Casualties are starting to climb, but so far so good. And back up, we're out of range. Nope. Look at these boys. I wonder if I can have this over before 7 p.m. Brigade's getting ripped. Take that artillery. Are you kidding me? That brigade surrendered? You have to be goddamn kidding me. I can't believe that just happened. That shouldn't have happened. Now get back with your division. Halt. Engage that unit. I can't believe that brigade surrendered. Those guys broke pretty fast. I don't think they have any fighting spirit left. They had a defensive line back here, too. I think that's when my division was at. Hardy's division. I don't know what state those guys are from offhand. And he's going forward with one last brigade. Go shoot those boys. Oh, and they're charging in. Nope, maybe not. These guys are going to withdraw overnight. I don't have to push this any harder. End of the day. There they go. Alright, so we took 3,200 casualties to their 5,200. This should be below 2,000, except that brigade surrendered for no damn reason whatsoever. I can't believe they surrendered. They had another brigade coming in right behind them. They were not out there alone. Oy. Like the Union, you can charge a brigade into 5 of mine, and that thing will break away and not surrender. One of my brigades, computer will just take it away from me for no reason. Alright, so it was a minor victory, but still a victory. That state. Yeah, that's some Price's core too, and I'm about to push him into another battle. Alrighty, so enemies reportedly suffered total casualties of 5,188 men. There are 472 killed and 622 captured. The morale is believed to be confident. It is not. I don't know why it keeps saying that. Our casualties total 3,251 men with 175 killed, 2,200 captured. That was a full-strength brigade that surrendered. Oy. We've captured 3,037 rifles and 10 guns from the field. And we sent 584. Why did we only send 584 out of the 622 to the prison camps? Anyway. How is Andersonville looking? Oh, dear God. I got 14,743 federals shoved into a prison designed for 5,000. It'd be even worse if 1.08 hadn't come out and this was still a 1,000 man prison instead of a 5,000 man prison. Oh, Lordy. Alright, let's advance time a little bit. Get that battle modifier cleared off. Shouldn't take too long because it was an end of the day battle. I gotta recruit another brigade for Price's Corps. Oh, if they don't go for Springfield, I am so taking Springfield. I might be able to seize Illinois. It's just a train ride from Springfield to Chicago. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Oh, this is too good. This is better than seizing Missouri. Even though taking Missouri and Kentucky are objectives, I think seizing Illinois would be a nice little crown on the fucking cake there. Yeah. Time for you guys to take a tour of Illinois. Now just let Price sit there until I get another brigade into his army. Try to hold on to what part of Missouri we do have. And how's Florida looking over here? Slowly coming into our favor. They got a level 3 siege train now. I don't know why Limelight still hasn't come on up. Also, I finally... my Indian Allied Division has finally stood up, and they are on their way to the Florida State Militia. And our power levels are slowly creeping over in our direction. Oh, we've gone over into May, so I believe at the start of the next episode, we'll do our monthly there. I didn't realize that we changed months over. Alright, so I think that'll be it for this episode. I think the next one should be fairly interesting. A little more interesting than this one was. So if you're a new viewer, returning viewer, you have not yet subscribed, please think about hitting that subscribe button. If you've been watching the series and following it and you're enjoying this content, please hit that like button. If you'd like a unit in one of my armies, please let me know. Type of unit, uniforms, weapons, and officers I will oblige if possible. And also, I screwed up his name in the last episode. Coffee Cocaine. Like I said, your name's epic. I just kind of misspoken in the last episode. He actually won that little contest I said, and he got to name a division. I didn't have it in time for this battle. I got the message while I was shooting this episode. So, Coffee Cocaine, at the start of the next episode, you will have your division. And I will see you all at the next one.